today is her birthday.
That's right, I saw that. I thought I had written the dates down wrong. I kept looking at it going, that's, she died on her birthday.
No.
I'm sorry, today is her birthday.
Yes,
today is her birthday.
There's someone else up here who died on their birthday. But she died on the Gathering of Remembrance Day. That's really convenient.
She had passed away October 31st. And you know, at first I kind of thought it was a little weird. She was a very venerated person in the church. She read the Bible a lot. She went to church a lot of days out of the week. I'd say maybe 4 or 5. I wish I had the chance to be able to be there more for her, but it's okay that I'm here now. And you know, the fact that it was Halloween that she died, you know, to be hallowed, to be holy, that's a lot. I think that she went exactly when she was supposed to, exactly when God meant to take her back, earth, you know, exactly when she meant to. And I remember being young, you know, when I was young, I used to not really brush my teeth a lot. So, you know, I had stinky breath and stuff. But my tooth actually in the back right had started to decay. And I remember being in the waiting room for the doctors to do surgery on my mouth. And she sat there with me for about an hour and a half, just coddled me, rubbing my cheek and prayed with me. I think about that a lot. And I miss her. I also remember being around the house, typical teenage stuff, leaving cabinet doors open, not washing dishes. You got your clothes all over the ground. Just, you know, keeping the house dirty. And Grandma would walk up, she'd be like, Vic, make sure you do your chores. You know, so if there's one thing that I want you guys to remember her by, you know, it's just every open cabinet door, every dirty dish, every stain, every unmade bed. Just make it right. Just do the little thing. Remember my grandma.
What's your earliest memory of her?
Oh gosh, that's a great question.
Is that your earliest memory?
We'll say sure.
She made you use forks when you had to eat.
Yes, she made me use forks. I'm honestly not sure. I can't pick it out.
What's something y'all can hear her saying? What's an expression she would say? Or?
Oh gosh. I guess it's not really an expression, but I used to walk around barefoot outside sometimes, especially to take the trash out because I was too lazy to put on shoes. She'd be like, Vic, put your shoes. Why ain't you got no shoes on? Put your shoes back on. So
I would call her and I'd be like, what you doing? Oh, I'm blessed. That's her favorite thing. Oh, I'm like, all right, Grandma, I'm about to go now. I'll talk to you later. All right, you be blessed now. I'm like, oh, okay, Grandma. I'll always be blessed. He started, so I lost my daughter. She was stillborn. She was born on her birthday. So when we talk about two people, we talk about my daughter Carly and we talk about her. Both these beautiful signs, and she's our singer, she's our prayer, you know, the person that you will call grandma, because mommy's prayers wouldn't get through. Mommy, I don't know about her prayers, but we always knew grandma's prayers would get through. Always, you know, like, so if it was really something at stake, you call grandma first and then you call mom. But even though everybody's prayers got through, but yeah, that's what it was. Sorry.
What's your earliest memory?
So I guess I got to spend the most time with her because I'm the oldest. So when we lived in Cincinnati, just times of going to church with her, she would be listening to the AM station, listening to the Canton Spirituals, or I think it's called Abridged Stories. They used to play on the AM side where people would be acting out a story on the radio
Okay, yeah.
or something like that. So we
Like
would listen
adventure
to.
radio or something. Yeah.
Always remember her. We were just always in church, always praying. She would pray and like the oxygen in the room would just evaporate. Like you knew there was a connection. She was always cool. She was always calm. Everybody else would get in trouble, and she would be like, "Now, baby," you know. My name is Laura. I was named after her. I always thought my name was weird, but knowing her story, you know, this young lady, last of her kind, last of her folks. She was a baby of her folks, of her siblings and everything. Was named by her wet nurse because I think her mother died after child labor. So she was named by somebody else. So the rest of the family call her Dolly because she looks like a doll. But her government name is Laura. And it's something I'm very proud of now. You know, it's, you know, derived from the laurel tree. And I take to it so much because they crown the victors of the games with the laurel leaf. So I call myself the victorious one. She overcame losing her first daughter, and I lost mine, and I would talk to her about it, and I got to understand how she dealt with her anxiety, how she dealt with emotions before therapy was a thing, before mental health was a thing, even for Black people. At that time, she was, you know, she was it. She made it through, you know, trauma, living on the farm and all that good stuff. You know, going back and forth between Kentucky and marrying some old man. He was so old. But she made it happen. My grandmother, you know, didn't have a lot of education. She worked at the BDR forever. She retired from there. She was it. She was the it girl, you know, gave her children a better life to the best that she could and prayed them all the way through, and she was awesome.
Wow. Testimony.
She was awesome. I mean, praying, singing, and clapping. She had the hardest clap. Hear it pop. And it was just pop. She was just praying, you know, it was just it. And she was so nice to Victor and Jackson because they were young. So they were her other grandchildren. And we were just the regular grandchildren. They were her other grandchildren. So she was the best.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you.
The one on the far left? Yeah. I'll put this one there. How do I attach this?
Oh, there.
Yeah, on the tree, hanging on the tree over there. Thank you.